Hi, my name is Jared Franchos. I'm one of the members of the Lobby Observer, and this is my senior testimonial. So, first and foremost, I thought that this might seem a little bit odd, as typically the senior testimonials are written in an article form. So, I thought that just as a wrap up of my senior year in journalism, as well as my career in journalism, I thought that it would be really personable, as I was much more of a broadcast type of person than I ever was an article writer. So, to start off my senior testimonial, I think that most importantly, the thing that I think that sounds cliche, everybody says this, and people don't really, at least I didn't, they don't really take it personal, is people are always going to say that senior year and high school in general and your whole experience within school systems, whether that's high school, middle school, goes by too fast. Um, and I think that that absolutely holds true. Everybody's going to say that, and it's up to you to believe them or not, but looking back on it, I just feel like that absolutely holds true. One thing that I really felt was important is a lot of people, including myself, fell into the trap throughout high school especially of always worrying about grades or worrying about what other people think of you, or just always being worried about something, when in reality you should really just take the time to enjoy your experiences with others, because these are the people that you grew up with. These are the people that are really personal to you. I've met my best friends in high school, and I've met so many people that have been so great to me, including the Lobio staff and a lot of the past seniors and past people that have gone through the high schools. So I think that first and foremost, you should really be aware that you should be enjoying the experience more than anything, because you're not going to look back and think, wow, I got a really good grade on this test my sophomore year, when in reality, like, there's going to be so many more important things, that so many more important scenarios, so many more important situations that you'll really remember for the rest of your life. And that doesn't mean you shouldn't focus on schoolwork. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying a lot of people put too much stress into it, and you have to really find that right piece of yourself to really understand how hard of a worker you are, but also what type of experience you're really trying to have. Um, so going along with the friends thing, I think that I could not be more grateful for the people that I was in high school with, and I experienced my school system younger years with. I just thought everybody was so great. There were obviously times where you'd say, like, wow, I don't know what I did to this person, I don't know why they don't like me, but you just got to think back, like, there were so many people that were so nice, so many people that I'm so appreciative that they were around throughout everything that I was doing. I mean, I was always, I gotta commend my teachers too. I was always kind of a funny guy, always kind of a joke maker, and I just feel like I really appreciate everybody putting up with that. I mean, they enjoy, I hope some people found it made some people laugh in other situations like that, but I'm so appreciative of all those people that were so nice and just made my experience great. Um, so another thing that I kind of wanted to address a little bit was understanding the value of really taking something away from any sort of experience that you have, especially in high school, because it's going to really shape the way you think and the way you act in the future. So I was talking a little bit about being worried about tests and being really uneasy about stuff that might happen. And I feel like if something bad happens, there's been many tests and many setbacks and many things that have happened to me in high school and through the years that have really shaped me into the type of person that I am today. And I feel like the most important thing that you have to remember is, no matter what happens, when things get difficult, it's just going to make you into a better person in the end. And again, that's another cliche, just like high school goes too fast, but I just feel like you might think that something's so horrible, or you disappointed yourself, or you disappointed somebody else, but you have to think in reality, in any experience like that, say you got an F on a test, or something didn't happen the way you wanted it to. You got to understand that you might feel bad about that now, but down the line you're going to really think back and you're going to be really appreciative of the days that you've had, even the setbacks that you've occurred, because that's just going to make you into a better person overall. Because I would 10 times out of 10 rather be the kid that had to experience and had to go through a lot of setbacks in order to obtain something, just because that's just something that's going to turn you into a better person overall. So you might feel that things are getting difficult, or you might get in that complex where it's why me, or why is this happening, but in reality, like, that's just going to make you so much stronger as a person. So you got to remember that throughout. So I also, as somebody who has played sports, I also feel like it's important, so grateful again for all the coaches that have been really good to me. Some of the players that have played alongside me always have my back. I mean, there's times where you might not, again, just like in high school, things might not always go your way. And that can happen in sports, whether it's a bad call, a bad game, a bad coach, anything like that. But I feel like as long as you have your buddies there, as long as you have people that are always by your side, and they can understand that when something bad's happening to you or the team, that they got to be selfless and they got to really put the team first. And I feel like that's really important when it comes to family and other things about that. So I just feel like that was an important aspect that I would really feel the need to talk about. So if I were to thank a couple people during my senior testimonial and just for my senior experience, I 100% would want to thank my mom, my dad, and my brother, as they were really, I mean, again, I talked about it earlier, like, I can be kind of I can be quite a jokester sometimes, and depending on how somebody acts or how somebody feels about that, it can be tough to put up with. And they were always behind me, no matter what was going on, no matter what type of experience I was having, no matter if something was going bad, something was going good, and I just couldn't be more grateful for them. I also would definitely have to thank some of my really close friends, as they were always with me for my experience, and they were always with me when stuff would go wrong, stuff would go bad, and even some of the greatest moments of my life. So I feel like I would have to thank them for that. And another group of people that really were important to me throughout my experience in high school, as I feel like this also made me the type of person that I am today, would 100% be the Labio staff, as well as Miss Stoker, for always just working with me, collaborating with me, being the people that no matter how my day was going, when I could always go up to that class and just know that I was going to enjoy myself. I was going to get work done, but also feel as if I was in a real at-home experience. And I feel like that's what Lobby Observer should really be all about. Because yeah, you want to work hard, you want to be able to put information out to local people, whether that's through Instagram, Facebook, or the Labio website. But what's the point in putting something out if you're not enjoying, if you're hating it? I enjoyed all the stories and everything that I've done during the Lobby Observer, and those experiences I'll never forget, because I've never enjoyed writing very much. I've been an okay writer, but I've never enjoyed writing. That's why I'm here. But when you're writing something that you care about for the Lobby Observer, and when Miss Stoker gives you the freedom to write about stuff that you feel is important, you got to really take that ball and run with it, because who knows how many experiences like that, or how many times you'll be able to really express yourself or really talk about important things. So I feel like that's really important. Side note, I got another person or thing I'd like to thank for my schooling experience and my high school experience, just for it's gonna sound funny, but he's got me through some tough times. It's my cat. My cat's 18 years old now, been through my whole life with me. Always a great cat. Always a great time whenever I'm with him. So, I mean, definitely would thank my cat. But so to kind of wrap this up, because I know we're getting towards the end, I just want to say, like, all the experiences that I've had in the Lobby Observer and everything that I've had over the high school years, I could not be more grateful for. The people that were so great and so encouraging and cared so much, I could not thank them enough for the way that they acted, whether that's a teacher, whether that's any of my friends, anybody that's really just made an impact in my high school career. I have the utmost respect and utmost thanks for them, as it's been a great 4 years, and I appreciate them, and I appreciate all of you guys that are watching this, as I hope you understand that this is important to me, and I appreciate everybody that is really there along for the journey. I mean, I would say good luck to everybody down the line. It's been a real honor. It's been a real pleasure. I appreciate all you guys that were there. I thank you so much for always being there for me, always being there with me, and always just being great people. So, again, that's been Jared from the Lobby Observer, signing off.